had I not had the experience working with Joe Sabatino, I would not been able to communicate and make myself better as a presenter when I needed to say something important. The beauty about Joe is that Joe works on a type of skill set that's called presentation. It's the first impression that people have of you when you first meet them. The way you talk, the way you look, the way that your nervousness, how relaxed you are, right? These are actually skills that a lot of people don't know. They need to be worked on. Like they don't come naturally to anybody. But whenever I came in through a session with Joe, I would feel better about myself. I really would. If I felt like I couldn't memorize 2 lines on a slide, and sometimes I couldn't, by the time that session was over, not only did I know that line inside and out, but it gave me belief that if you put enough work into it, if you do the homework, you can do anything. You could actually, there are no limits, right? I never got that sense from any of the other coaches that I worked with, right? So I would say that is something that clearly separated Joe's style from some of the other coaches that I worked under. During the pandemic, we didn't have the opportunity to actually meet people face to face, right? We didn't have the opportunity to go out and fly to conferences and shows and actually other offices and do any of that. So it was restricted to the camera. When you're on camera and when you get trained to be good behind the camera, I think you can reach, it's scalable, right? You could reach 10 people in a 1-hour phone call versus meeting them face to face, which, you can't do all at once. You can only be at one place at one time. But if you're being trained to present your best in behind a camera, which is the most scalable vehicle that one could have in terms of getting their message out, right? I would say, why not be best in front of the camera versus any other mode of communication, right? And that's what this training has taught me.